What if school isn't free education, it's just free childcare? What do you remember most from your time at school? The circumference of a cone or how to avoid bullying? When did locking 30 kids in a room with strangers the same age become normal? I mean, for thousands of years, kids learnt by watching, helping, doing, through family, apprenticeships, community, tribe. Mass compulsory schooling is barely 150 years old. Schools, as we know it, started in Prussia after they got smashed by Napoleon. Leaders wanted obedience. They wanted soldiers. They wanted to train people up ready for fighting. That system hasn't changed. That's why they've got bells, drills, order, discipline, uniforms. It was brought from Prussia to America by a guy called Horace, and Britain followed suit. Standardisation wasn't the flaw, it was the blueprint. And this stuff works so well for factories, for armies. Is that really still the world that we are in? AI is flipping 40% of core jobs by 2030. Factories become more automated every day. Machines that used to take hundreds of hands to make now only take one. So it's factory model education for a factory economy which is now dying. So we outsource, as you all know, 30 plus hours a week because the current economy won't let you stop working. It doesn't give you the time to teach your kids. It's about survival, not learning. There were more homeschooled kids last year than ever recorded. And those kids who are homeschooled actually score higher on tests. Homeschool kids get the same qualifications and the same exams that any other kid does, except they choose how they learn it. So cattle mentality needs to kind of end. Every child is different. Every person is their own person, and we should have a bespoke service for everyone. Why do we still feel like sitting still and memorising things is the only way to learn? So if automation is coming to take the jobs away, and that's now a proven fact, surely there should be a fund available to actually pay parents to teach their kids properly. It actually costs less money to homeschool your kids than send them to school. School dinners, uniforms, and all the other secret hidden costs, transport, etc. They actually all add up to being more than if you did a home-based education. And for those who are subsidised at school, why can they not be subsidised at home? I feel my life's purpose is actually to do that with my life. I don't want to earn billions of pounds. I want to give my child or other kids a good chance in life, so they're not bullied and picked on, and they can see reality a bit easier without the smokescreen. Aren't you sick of seeing the brightest sparks go into school and then come out these dull people, cynical, sad, depressed, no direction? We don't have to isolate our kids either in this process. We can have a hands-on approach. Apprenticeships are awesome. Practical application of skill. Say we learnt to build a boat together, you'd learn about history, science, physics, trade, the ocean, everything. And you'd learn to make a boat, and we could then go fishing. Naive and idealist it might be, I might sound. I can somehow a way of switching out of this paradigm. But I got really badly picked on at school. It wasn't a great time for me. I would love to be a careers advisor when I grows up. Except my advice now would be, don't be scared of using AI. And if you're going to homeschool, do it properly. They said they're going to make legislation hard and they're going to make it harder and harder. Well, do it better. Am I completely alone in this, or is anyone else up for this kind of shift, having a conversation, using AI as a tool to help inform our kids? So instead of being the sage on the stage, we become the guides on the side and really mean something in the future life of the kiddie monsters.